What is up, everybody? I am Kevin Ioli. Thank you for joining me. Joining me right now on Valentine's Day at Madison Square Garden in New York. He will be fighting for his first world championship. Everybody's been talking about this guy as a future world champion since even before he went to the Olympics and won a silver medal. Now it is reality. Keyshawn Davis. Key, how are you, my friend?
Well, I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
I am doing good. You're fighting Denys Berinchyk, a very tough guy. He is coming off a title-winning effort over Emmanuel Navarrete. You beat Navarrete, and you tell me that you're a pretty good fighter at that point. Were you impressed with his performance in that fight?
I was surprised that he beat Navarrete. Honestly, I was definitely surprised. Wasn't too surprised though, because it's just in my opinion, I feel like Navarrete never really put on, he never really looked like himself at 135.
Hmm, too big.
So yeah, he's
Yeah,
too small
Yeah.
technically. But
However you want to look.
Berancic, he didn't really like show me anything like spectacular for him to beat Navarrete. It was just a good win for him.
From your standpoint, you've been hyped for a long time. I remember when you made your pro debut, even before you were in the Olympics, people were saying, hey, this guy is going to be something. Has
Yeah.
it been a long wait? Like, has it been difficult? All that hype has been around you. People have been talking about you. Has it seemed like it's taken forever to get to this point?
No, not at all. It don't feel that way, honestly. I honestly feel like it went by fast. I feel like I just left the Olympics. I feel like I just signed top rank. Like I came into top rank 3-0. Now, just like that, I'm 12-0, fighting for a title. So blessings, thank God. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it went by fast, honestly.
From your standpoint, how much did the Olympics motivate you even more, right? You get the silver medal and not the gold medal. And I know you're a winner and you're a guy that, wants to have his hand raised all the time. Not getting that gold medal, did that make you even a little more fired up and a little more, anxious as a pro?
To fight Andy Cruz, yes, honestly, yes. I want to fuck him up, but I want to fuck him up for good money. So prayerfully he can, develop and make it to the level that, the top level so we can fight and make great money when we fight. But other than that, no. I love to fight. I know I can fight. I know amateur boxing and professional boxing are two different sports.
Right,
Like amateur boxing, you fight under a system, and professional just go out there and fight. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So I knew I was a good or great amateur fighter, but I'm gonna be the best fighter when it's all said and done.
When did you convince yourself as a pro? Like, everybody goes through ups and downs, right? Like, and you had some fights where you look great. You had some fights where, and you never looked terrible, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, it wasn't up to the business key standards that we would
Yeah.
we would say some of those fights. Was it the Pedraza fight that you think that, kind of put you over and you felt like, okay, now I hit my stride?
I feel like when I fought Nair Albright was one of my when I fought Pereira and Nair Albright was my two fights where I was two fights back to back that I didn't look up to par.
Hmm.
And I took those two fights and I told myself, I said, I'm gonna fix all my mistakes, which was smoking and other little small things, and I'm never going back to that again. So
Mm.
after that Nair Albright fight, it was the Pedraza fight.
Yeah. And
So
that
once I whooped Pedraza, I told myself, I said, okay, Keyshawn, you're back.
Is that hard for you to deal with as an athlete? Like when you know how good you are and
Right.
you know what you're capable of doing, and then you don't do it when the lights are the brightest. Like, what is it like the next day, the next 2 days, as you're thinking about your performance and it wasn't what you wanted?
For me, I hate myself in the sport of boxing. Like not literally like personally, but like when it comes
Yeah.
out of boxing, we talking my last fight, I'm hating myself. Like I need to go run, I need to go work, I need to go train every day right now until I fight again and make that shit up. Like I
Mhm.
can't, it's damn near like I can't live with myself. You know what I'm saying? And, I guess that's just the greatness, me just trying to be as great as possible.
Did you have anybody that, pulled you aside at that point and said, "Hey, like I always think of the fight, Angelo Dundee, when he said, 'You're blowing it, son, you're blowing it.'" That's one of the famous advices in the corner. Did anybody ever say to you, outside the, ring after you had those fights, "Hey, Key, you're blowing it"?
No, honestly, because my off nights, I didn't look bad.
Well, no, no,
My,
I know that. Yeah.
my off nights, I didn't look bad at all. It just wasn't as exciting as I came into the game. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, Keyshawn, like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with you that you're not performing like that? So it wasn't like, Keyshawn, you're fucking up. Like, nah, it wasn't like that. It was like, what's wrong with you? Like,
Yeah, it's not like you got dropped or anything.
yeah, or got hurt, or I'm losing rounds, or nah, nothing like that.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, what kind of fight do you expect out of Berinchyk? I mean, obviously he's a guy that likes to throw a lot of punches and everything. With your fast hands and those feet that you have, you're in and out there. You're a tough guy to hit. How do you think that impacts him, and how do you think the fight goes as a result of that?
I feel like me and Berinchyk, especially that we got a lot of experience, overseas experience, that we're gonna be in. It's gonna be two thinkers in there,
Hmm.
but it's gonna be like a chess match at a very high pace because he don't want to get his belt taken away from him, and I need that belt. Understand what I'm saying? So, but we also both defensive aware to not get hit with some dumb shit.
Right.
Understand what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like a chess match, but it's gonna be very high pace. And I feel like as the rounds go on, then I think it's gonna be like a fight.
I'll wrap with this. I think of the great fighters that I have covered over the years, and Floyd Mayweather stands out to me from this standpoint. He was very good as he was on his way up. Then when he fought Gennaro Hernandez for the world title, boom, there was a big step up. You have been high all along. Even your pro debut, you looked really good. But do you
Thank you.
feel like, you're going to surprise people when that bell rings on Valentine's Day that, maybe Business Key is going to take it to another level in that fight?
Yes, sir, I am. I am. I promise you I am. I mean, I said this, I was saying the same thing when I fought Miguel Dueno. He kept taking all them punches and just kept coming. I kept countering and rolling, and I surprised y'all. Gustavo Limos. I kept telling y'all it's gonna be a movie that night. It's gonna be an amazing night. And I didn't lie. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be no different. I feel like Baranchik is definitely gonna challenge me, but it's gonna bring the best out of me. And I feel like I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing and just keep putting on great performances and surprising y'all.
I've been in your corner. I've always been a big fan of Keyshawn Davis. On February 14th, the world will see what I have known for a long time. This man can fight his behind off. Key, I appreciate you, brother. Good luck to you on the 14th against Baranchik.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good luck. Thanks.